Your LDG Lockdown Gang getting the building. First and foremost, glory to God. Thank you for giving us another day to do what we love to do. Lord, I ask that you bless the stream, bless those who are in need of healing, who are in need of sense of direction, need of sense of vision. Watch over those folks who are here today and those who can't make it, Lord. Just thank you for your love. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for your grace. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. What is up? What is up? What is up? We're here. It's another day. We're grateful, y'all. How y'all doing? Let's see if Mechanic's on. Let me see. Oh, somebody hit me and said, you on? Let me see. You on? You on. Right, man. How y'all been, man? Feel like I ain't talked to y'all in so long. But I hope y'all weekend went well. J Matt, I made a stream early. Hey, wait. You made a stream? Oh, you made it to the stream early, or did you make a stream early? Which one? Which one? Is it talking about the topic? Is it talking about Tyceno and wagers? Because that's the question today, chat. That is the question for today. Made it too? Oh, okay. Got you. Appreciate you. How you been, dog? We had a good time, man. That was a good time playing on the XBZ, man. I can get a PlayStation, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know, Mac. I don't know if I want to get a PlayStation, bro. I have no idea if I want to get a PlayStation, bro. I'm so conflicted because they are available. I can literally get one tomorrow or something. I can literally go pick up a PlayStation tomorrow. But I don't know if I want a PlayStation 5. I'm just being honest, man. I don't know if I want a PlayStation 5. I don't know if I want two versions of 2K, bro. I don't know if I can deal with two types of foolery. I'm just being honest, man. And I feel like there's other people that need. Listen, I would not have got one if I didn't move to Korea. Nah, I feel you, man. I feel you, bro. Like, you know, I know a lot of people make that transition to PlayStation because they feel like there's more people on there, which is rightfully so. But I don't know, man. Like, there's so many people that need a next gen console, and this is the opportunity to get a next gen console. Like, they made it where bots can't take the consoles no more, so they are very, very easier to get. Happy Monday, Molly. They're very much easier to get, you know what I'm saying? And so literally they make sure you can get a PlayStation 5, like no cap. Like, I'm not even holding y'all. They make sure you can get a PlayStation 5, like seriously. And so, but I'm like, man, I don't need that right now. I really don't. I don't need a PlayStation 5 right now. I don't. Somebody else needs a PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? And it wouldn't be, oh, I was supposed to get some freaking I was supposed to get what's that thing? I was supposed to get I just forgot. I was supposed to get on quick drops. I didn't put them on. I didn't put my quick drops on. I don't know why I keep jumping up like a dum-dum. And I know that's going to happen, but go. Yeah, I feel, yeah, so, but I did buy a camera, y'all. I bought a camera. I'm going to be doing some stuff, man. Like, I love 2K, but I want to get into my, my creativity bag more. I feel like this is cool, but I'm not being as creative as I want to. The defensive tutorials and stuff is great, but it's just, I'm always been proud myself on creativity, and there's nothing wrong with doing the simple stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. But I want to do some other stuff. So I got a camera that's gonna be doing a little bit more stuff as far as like some basketball stuff where I go to games and record some stuff. It's still gonna be basketball related, but it's just gonna be just more than just 2K. Like 2K is great, but 2K is only as good, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you make 2K content based off just the game, then you're only gonna be as good as the game is. I want to give y'all some. You're only gonna be as good as 2K is that year. Like, just know that you're only gonna be as good as 2K is. And if 2K's not good, then you have to be a hell of a personality to grow. Because games that, like, let's say Duke Dennis, games that Duke Dennis grew, 2K18 was awful. It was awful, but he grew because of his personality. He became a big deal. You know what I'm saying? He became a huge deal with what he was doing for, you know, stretch bigs at the time. It's just, you know what I'm saying? And so you're going to have to really be an amazing personality where they don't give a damn about 2K. They coming for you. Like, a lot of these other content creators, like, they've already got establishment. So they're struggling with views. Trust. They're struggling with views. Don't get me wrong. Like, views that probably would get you maybe like 100,000. They may get you 40, 50,000 now. And it's slim pickings right now when it comes to the views in the community. It is. Because the game is in a rough stage. That's why I was saying, like, can these wagers get saved? You know, can Tyceno save 2K with these wagers? And in my opinion, I don't know if he can really save these wagers, bro. Save 2K with the wagers, because I think right now the wagers was only popping was because, I'm gonna tell you why. It was because COVID. It was because of the pandemic. That's why wagers went crazy. Wagers went crazy because of the pandemic. They only went crazy when the pandemic was popping. But when the pandemic wasn't popping, when it wasn't popping and people was back outside again, that's when things kind of went back to what it was. Because I want to be honest with y'all. I do not lie for no reason. Like sometimes I lie to not hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm not lying for 2K. Like, the fact of the matter is that 2K20 was dying. It was dead in February. Let's call a spade a spade. 2K20 was dead. It was dead in February. That thing was done. And what saved that game was the pandemic. The pandemic saved 2K. If you really pay attention to 2K, right? The game has been going, and like, I know money-wise, they making bread. They still got players on. We still don't know how many players play online as far as like what modes they're playing and all that stuff, right? We don't know that part, right? But if you look at the trajectory, 2K has been going in a downward spiral as far as like the game itself, as far as like the popularity. And I know it don't sound like it sound right, but it's so true. Like, as far as like what it used to do, like 2K used to have about 40, 50,000 people on stream platforms. It used to be that on stream platforms. That thing used to have 40 to 50,000 people streaming on the platform. On Twitch. Where it used to be popping. It used to get up to 100K, especially with the years with Pretty Boy Fredo. It used to be lit. It used to be so lit. Like, extremely lit. And it just start going down because it's getting stagnant as far as like the innovation, the game. Like, of course, this is basketball, but you can always find ways to innovate and make the game even better. Don't get me wrong, they have innovated, they have done some things. It's come some ways, but there's still a lot of stuff that it's not consumer friendly. It's not consumer friendly. It's just not. It's not consumer friendly. The game is not consumer friendly. It's more corporate friendly. The game is more corporate friendly. And games like that they struggle to really continue to grow because corporately, yeah, you're making money, but eventually, that's why everything is so expensive. VC used to be cheap. VC used to be cheap. Like, y'all remember VC used to be cheap, bruh? If we really relying on popular person to say 2K, then something's wrong with the community. No. I'm just saying. Tyceno wagers be kind of lit, bruh. It be kind of lit. It be kind of lit. It be kind of lit, bruh. Them wagers be kind of lit, bruh. I'm not gonna hate on no wagers, bruh. They be kind of lit. It's cool. But is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be enough? Is the wagers gonna be enough? And I don't think it is this year because it's just not hitting like that, bruh. 2K, and they had a chance. This game had so much potential because, it just had a lot of stuff. And then you grinding for Legend. Legend was supposed to be like, yo. And when people find out Legend was what it was, it rubbed so many people the wrong way. That rubbed so many people the wrong way. When they found out what the Legend reward was, that rubbed so many people the wrong way. They was pissed. I'm telling you. They was pissed. Super mad. They was pissed. And they had every right to be pissed. Every right. Every right. Every right. And so I don't think the wages are going to save, but I think it'll help a little bit. I think it will help. But you know what's really missing from this community, and I'm going to be 100%, and I'm being 1,000%, that really can make the community, what it is that we don't really have a face, like a big time, face that can give the game light right now. They're just, like most communities, they have like at least somebody that can really cultivate it. Like, you know what I mean? Excuse me. I feel like Jay Amir was that next best. I'm telling y'all, bro. And he just got. I think he just got burnt out. But I think Jay Amir was. I think Jay Amir was supposed to be. I think he was gonna be that guy. I truly feel that way. I think Jay Amir was gonna be that guy. He was gonna get 100K if he kept going. And I think he just. I don't know. He just got tired of the game, and he wasn't having fun playing the game. He wasn't having fun playing the game. He tried to go IRL too soon. He was going to be able to go IRL. He was. He was going to be able to go IRL for sure. He was going to be able to go IRL. But he went a little bit too soon. because they still was loving him for 2K. They wasn't loving him for IRL. They didn't care about the IRL yet. The ball went right through his hands, and they called a penalty on me. Hey, pick up left. Stay on him. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't, the IRL wasn't there just yet. And that is why when he started doing IRL, it wasn't hitting like that. And I think that's where he kind of burnt out. And he didn't like 23. He didn't like 23. He did not like 23. I don't know why he didn't like 23, but he just did not like 23. He didn't like 23. He played it. He wasn't having fun no more. And he was done with it. He was done with it. Now, let me be honest. When it comes to game making, it's got to be competitive, and there's got to be some fun elements to it. And I think 2K23 is competitive to a degree, but there's no fun elements to it. Right now, there's just not. Everything you do comes at a price. Everything you do comes at a price. I'm just calling spade a spade. Everything you do comes at a price. There's no where you can just come out here and make some fun videos with randoms and not worry. I mean, unless you just don't care about, unless you just don't care about, you know, your ranking, your ratings. You don't care about nothing. You just come out here and do that. Then, you know, if that's what you want to do, then you're more than welcome to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're more than welcome to do that, for sure. But you gotta not care, because you just can't come out here and mess around. You have to literally just don't give a damn. And I don't know if people really can do that. Oh, snaps. I'm so sorry. I didn't even know. Oh, dang, I took off. Ah. Well, who ball is it? How is it? And so, I think, I truly believe, I think 2K has to make a game that's more consumer friendly. We need something. Yo, that's crazy. we need something more consumer friendly. A little bit more. Like you're gonna make oh my God. You're gonna make your bread. You're gonna make your money. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. 2K is too big of a franchise to not make money. So you're gonna make money. I just think they missing the fun element, and they missing something for their grinders, bro. You still don't have nothing for the grinders. There's still nothing for the grinders. You don't have nothing for the grinders, y'all. And that's just as real as it's gonna get. There's nothing for the grinders just yet. There's nothing to be like, yo, I'm about to grind 2K, bro. It's worth it. And I think that's what they're missing right now. It's a fun element and a grinding element to make the grind worth the while. And right now, they're kind of struggling on those two. And I think a lot of people just not happy, man. They're not happy, and they need to bring those elements back, where it's not super duper just arcadey per se. Oh my god, bro! Like, and we just gotta get out of this whole can animation type thing, bro. Because this I'm starting to see more and more of that a lot now. More missed dunks. They must have did something to the dunks, because to combat the easy dunks, now you're just missing them. You're missing more dunks. You're getting that animation now, when you shouldn't even get that animation. Oh, my dude quit. My dog literally quit. He got up out of here. I didn't even know he quit. But you can't have both art. You know what, Mike? I don't think you try to be competitive. You save your competitive for your E-League. You save competitive for your E-League. That's what you do. But this game needs to be more casual, fun, friendly. That's just the way it's going for people who don't care about necessarily winning as much. You gotta have it more casual. I'm sorry to say it, bro, but you know, that's just what it is. It don't have to be super arcadey though. I'm not saying arcadey. There's gotta be some restrictions. It's gotta be. But it's gotta be more fun to the aspect of where the game feels fun to play and it feels balanced. You can be fun and balanced. It can be fun and balanced. Now that's a different thing. It can be fun and balanced. You can definitely make fun and balance. That is something you can't have. But we'll see, man. I don't know. I think people are tired of no crossplay. I think that alone would have made this game fire, and it would have innovated a lot as far as like just the creativity. Now you can play with PlayStation and Xbox. Maybe it was only a next gen thing, but you took that away. You know what I'm saying? You took it away. And by taking it away, you know what I'm saying? Or not taking it away, you haven't added. And then you got 2 games. So it's already bad enough that people ain't got but now you got 2 games. So you separating the community with next gen and current gen. You know what I'm saying? What did the mechanic say? Give me 10 minutes? Oh, he said give me 10 minutes. So it's just, you know. You know, but we'll see, man. I can get on the game and I can play, and I can play a couple hours. I got 2 hours in me. I can get 2K 2 hours. But the crazy part about it is, like, this is. Oh my God, bro. But he throws it perfectly. Great. The crazy part about it is, this is better than 2K22, but I have more fun playing 22. I don't know why. But I'm being so honest. I had a lot of fun playing 2K22. I did. And I don't know why, but I sure did. Wages ain't saving 2K23. The game is just horrible. I wouldn't say it's horrible, man. The game ain't horrible. It ain't horrible. Damn, the Cardinals out here balling. Damn. I don't know why they keep giving me. I don't know if that ghost contest is back because they give you a different shot thing, and it's like somebody's there, but they really not there. Because if they was there, it'd say open, but it keeps saying wide open. I'm seeing a whole lot of changes though, as far as like sliding through people's bodies. Man. There's a whole lot of just sliding out the way, and there's a lot of that going on. I'm starting to see that. We ain't doing that. There you go. I don't know how you missed that. What are we? Oh, we up by 14? I felt like we was losing. Come on, come on. It's the same game every year. 2K lies about everything. What they lie about though? I don't know what they lied about. What they lie about? This time, maybe I. Cause I feel like they told us what they was gonna do. Make dunking them OP. They told us that. They said we're gonna make dunking OP. Finishing is gonna be better. That was true. Finishing was better. The ability to finish was better this year. Shooting was somewhat gonna be based off greens only. And technically, damn, bro. You're getting a lot of turnovers. Just come get the ball. So they kind of told us what they was gonna do. We just thought we was gonna get some other stuff. Oh. Ain't no way he threw that perfect pass. The only problem with 2K is defense. Yeah, but that's going to be a problem because they don't want to fix the mechanics of defense. Y'all know why. There's so much stuff broken with the mechanics of defense. And they try to mask it with the shading system, but the shading system only, and it's not even 100% because they still don't let you get rewarded for being in the right position. They still will let them slide through you. They still will get a what's the name. So the shading system is cool, but like the shading system still has a lot of flaws because there's ways you can't even turn as a defender, bruh. You can't even. Oh, I got a defensive break. That's not in my boot. You can't even turn your hips a certain way. You don't even move fast enough to turn. It's a lot of stuff that's broken with the mechanics, and that's not gonna change because that's not changing anytime soon. So this is defense. This is what it is. The movement, the the way it is, the way it is, the way it responds, all that stuff. This is what it is. And it's gonna be like this for a while. This is how defense been for the longest. Just less control and more. Back in the day, you could move faster without being slowed down. And until they fix that mechanic and they don't make you feel slower up close, then this is what defense is going to be. If you say these events is fun, you need help, then they want you to grind 100K points for a car. Now, the events is whatever. The events is cool. They're not, oh my God, and they're not, oh my God, they're trash. They're cool though. What's good, Brandon? What's good? See mechanic up in here. Where my headset at? Yeah. Hello.
What's going on?
What up, mechanic? What you eating on?
I ain't eating right now.
Oh, I thought you was eating something. Content creators are forced to play NBA 2K because there is nothing other. Wait. Because there is nothing other. There are. I think you meant to say there are no other games to challenge it. Well, I mean, you don't have to play 2K. You can play any other game you want to play. But if you want to play basketball, then either you're going to play 2K or you're going to play an older version of 2K, which you can't play online. So, you got to do what you got to do. And that's just what it is. Hold on.
Back on the big life.
You didn't make your point guard?
No, I haven't made them yet. I haven't been playing on Xbox. I only
Oh,
got like 40K.
gotcha. Let's get. Oh, did I invite you to the squad?
Nah, go ahead.
Let me about to be some bigs out here. Why is it telling me to? Oh, okay, that's why, right? Cause you was um. You got that?
Sir?
Why you always ask the question then defend 2K? No. I'm not defending 2K, but I'm telling you, you said you can't play no other game. You can play any other game that you want to play. You can't play another basketball game. That's on you if you want to play basketball, right? But you got to diversify your palate. If you only eat fried chicken your whole life, you don't know what fish or anything else tastes like. So if the company or what you eating is fried chicken and that's all what you choose to eat, but there's other stuff that you can eat, it's just not fried chicken. Okay, put it this way: there's so many other spots to do except for fried chicken, but or chicken in general. Let's just say chicken. You love chicken. That's all you eat. There's no other spot to get chicken but this particular place. And so you force, quote unquote, in your mind to eat that if you want chicken. Yeah, if that's what you want, that's how you want it. They the only person that make it that way. You're forced to do that if that's what you want to do. But there's other games out there. You don't want to diversify your palate. That's on you. If you think that you can't do nothing else outside of 2K, then that is a you thing. That ain't a 2K thing. Because nobody's forcing you to play nothing. I'm not going to say this game is holding me hostage. I ain't going to say that now. Because I got a choice. I choose to boot this game up and play 2K. I choose to subject myself to whatever I'm going to get from this game. I choose that. That ain't a 2K thing. That's a me thing. I can literally say I don't want to play 2K and I'll do something else. If I'm a hoop guy and I like basketball, I'll focus on something else basketball related. It won't be hoop 2K, but it'll be something basketball related. Or I start to diversify my channel where people be like, yo, you know, hey, if you want 2K, this ain't the channel for you no more. I don't do 2K no more.
Well, we ain't got to worry about the paint. They can't go out on the outside. They in trouble.
You're confused, so you shouldn't be complaining it? No. Okay. I think you're confused because you think me providing criticism is complaining. That's what you do. I'm not doing that. I'm not complaining. I'm criticizing. Criticizing is saying, hey, this is how they can get better. Will they get better? Are they going to get better? That is criticism. That I can still work at my job and criticize certain things that I don't like about my job. If I don't like 2K, I'm not going to play 2K. Point blank, period. But I still have fun playing 2K at times, and then there's times when I don't. And then when I don't, I'm off. I get off the game. Simple as that. What I try to talk about is ways where it's like things that I feel like, you know, things to get better at. The game 2K23
What you think?
had a lot. It has a lot of potential still, but it when it come out the gate, I think it lost a lot of its steam when the Legend reward was dog water. People were still playing 2K, and people actually came back when Season 3 dropped. Because they was like, yo, Season 3 is lit. You get this, you get that, you get woo, 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 woo. People was actually excited about Season 3. They was excited. I was like, oh, this not a bad season. I ain't going to hold you. And then when that Legend thing happened, oh, my fault, you not the point guard. When the Legend thing happened, get that man the ball. Man, you over here dribbling that pill. When the Legend thing happened, it lost a lot of steam. It lost a lot of steam. Like I said, I haven't made a defensive video because I just haven't had the urge to make a defensive video. I'm just being honest. I did make a video, I recorded, I didn't even edit it because I just didn't have the urge, man. I didn't have the urge to edit it and make it and produce it. Just did. See, that's me letting you know. When have your boy Bake made a defensive video? It's been a minute. I have yet to make a defensive tutorial because I just don't have fun like that playing defense. I mean, defense is cool, but the element.
Why? Get back.
The element of it is it's still got a lot of holes in there, man. It's like 2K22, but I think they even made it a little bit worse. I ain't gonna hold you. I think it's some ways it's worse, some ways it's good. Oh my God, really?
We gotta pass that up. Wrong. No, I can't give him the ball.
That man the ball, man.
I can give him the ball.
Let me see. Did he hit that? He missed that. Come on, dog. Why you didn't cut to the basket? You didn't cut to the basket. So again, I'm sorry that you take my criticism as complaining. Because I'm not complaining.
Oh.
I'm criticizing. There's two different things. Complaining is just finding every little way to bash the game. I don't do that. I talk about things that I know that the game should be able to get better at and should be better at. I talk about ways that they should try to. Oh, is that the guy that just shot that bad shot? Is that
Yeah,
him?
I didn't give him the ball.
I did. I gave him the ball. I forgot who it was. Oh my lord.
They all bad.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's true. At least we won. Hey man, get out my paint, man. It ain't sweet down here. I thought he was gonna cut. He didn't want to cut. I need this guy to move out the way.
Why'd you go into the defense, kid?
Come on. There you go. Good job. There you go. But I do think I think we're about to get a new surge. Oh, damn. I think we're about to get a surge. We're about to get the Christmas surge in a couple of weeks. There's going to be people on for a little bit. They're going to be playing the game. Excuse me. You got about to get a Christmas surge coming. That should be cool for a little bit. I think I'll make my tutorial this weekend or something. I'm gonna make it. I am, man. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't had the energy to change it. I mean, to just make it. But I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I got dunked on. I only play 2K because it's the only up-to-date basketball game compared to. Why didn't you pass the ball to you? You got your soul.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I still supposed to dunk it when I went.
Supposed to be at the corner, bro. Yep, I got you. Oh, damn. You better make
Should
it.
have passed it to him.
Yeah, I got you.
Shot.
You know that cheese.
They gave me 21% coverage. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I didn't see nobody there.
Play the wait. That's why play a dead game when it gets no views. More people watch current gen. Okay, well you know that. Then play current gen. I'm not doing it just for views, bro. I would have been stayed on, kept just playing on current gen. I don't do that. I'm not just a view seeker. I don't. If you like that stuff, then you know y'all can get on current gen and watch. But that's never been me. I've always stayed, you know, what I do, or whatever the case may be. And that's, you know, play next to it. I don't know. I just play next to it. Just play next to it.
Good take.
Simple as that, man. I feel like that should have been a block, low-key. Or 5. 1 or 2. Not nothing. Who caught time out?
Me.
You did?
No, I didn't.
Come on, bounce it out. I think if you had, I think too, y'all, if you have 5 people that you can play with, you can at least play for a couple games and have a cool time. I think the time, oh, come on, man. I think the fun comes when you playing with your friends, but that lasts for a couple, about 2-3 games, or whatever the case may be. Oh, man. And then after a while, you like, all right, I'm gonna play another game, and that's cool. Like you should play another game. Don't burn yourself off on one game. Oh my lord!
You gotta shoot this.
Don't burn yourself off on one game. Come on, bro. So what?
They're still done.
I don't think my dog. Oh my lord.
These are the new people we was talking about.
No, I don't think they knew yet. I don't think the Pistons knew them all the way yet. Maybe some, but not all. Because it's only like, what? How much 2K cost? $25?
I think it's 20 something, 30 something.
It's $25 to buy 2K. 2K, bruh. Hey, well, like I said, keep lying to yourself, because 2K20 was dead in March. I'm not gonna sit up here and fake the phone. 2K20 was not popping like people making it pop like that. It did not pop like that.
Man, 2K20 was lit, man. What you doing, man? You gotta go check your whatchamacallit.
Nah, bro.
Gotta check your stats.
2K20 was not popping until the pandemic. That's when it popped.
Pandemic was in March. What you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I said 2K20 was dead until March.
Wasn't popping.
It was, bro. That thing was dead. 2K20.
People, because that's when people start making. Because in February is when people started making those two-way playmakers.
But it still was dead, bro. It didn't pop until the wagers community came back, and that was when the pandemic came back, bro. People wasn't playing the game until, I'm talking about Masters. Now you probably still was playing it or whatever. I'm still gonna play 2K whether it's good or bad. That's just me. I just figure it out.
I mean, I don't remember it being like super empty.
It wasn't like it was empty, but it wasn't like it was like, ooh, look at that dot. He better not miss that.
Because when people started, because a lot of people, pandemic, right? But a lot of people started going for legend.
When
they figured out that legend reward.
Right, but that didn't happen until when? After. All that happened because
that was, you knew what the legend reward was in like November. Because Chalk was the first person to hit legend in November.
Right, but the game wasn't popping like that. It started to lose a little steam.
Because the wagers didn't
start.
So the wagers started in what?
They started in
October?
No. The wagers started late.
Yeah, because no. The first wagers with G-Sites and all them. G-Sites, like to me, G-Sites was the first person to start doing the wagers. Him, Annoying, and all of they start early in the year.
Right, it was like October.
G-Sites tailed off.
But the game started because the game started dying, bro. Because it was like it's too much of 2K19.
Yeah.
It was the same thing
Didn't start the until later.
Until the pandemic. It was like
he was still playing, but he was still playing though.
He did it in the summertime. When the pandemic happened, people started playing 2K again. When that pandemic, bro, the game was dying. I'm telling you, bro, because I know the little trends and whatnot as far as like what's the name, as far as like people views and whatnot. Like when it's popping.
Oh yeah, views go down.
No.
When you say when I say dying, I'm like people not playing. So
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of the masses. I'll put it this way: me, when it comes to dying, the masses stop playing. You still gonna have people play.
Stop playing after 3 months. And then they'll come back. They're gonna stop playing after 3 months.
It just started getting like that. People used to play 2K17.
That's every game.
No. People used to play 2K17 all year long. People used to play 2K16 all year long.
19 all year long.
19 was 19 played 8 months.
18 all year long.
No. 18 died. It died.
18 died early. But 19 people weren't playing like people played for a while.
19 went to the summer. Stopped. The game usually, if a game usually dies, it's usually in the summer.
I played 19 all year.
No, I'm talking about the masses though. Like
yeah, and I'm saying the masses.
19.
It didn't. 19 didn't pick up until Tyceno started doing the wager stuff. Because in the first year you had dude.
Look, 2K20 is trash for you. Like 2K20 is trash for you. I'm not gonna debate that you feel like the game is trash. If you think 2K23 is trash, that's fine.
Oh, 2K23.
Like that's fine if you think the game is trash. I don't. Oh my fault. I was looking at the game. I don't think it's trash. No. It ain't trash. I just feel like there's no fun ability. Number one. There's no ability to just come in here and just play or whatever the case may be.
Persistent.
I think
My person quit.
in a way, I know people don't want to agree with this, bro. It's sort of similar to 22 as far as like the builds. You got the short builds, you got the tall builds. I think they gave you more build diversity with the
nowhere near like 22. Can't co-sign them.
I'm gonna say yeah. I just think what they made the mistake was they made dunking too damn easy. Dunking is too easy.
I mean, but
and the ability to score is too easy.
There's no reason to make a lot of builds. There's no reason to make a 6'2". There's no reason to make a 6'4", 6'5", 6'6".
But okay, let's be
So
100. Let's be 100, bro. If you don't pass the damn ball, what was the meta Bills? What was the Bills last year? Well, be honest, like
started off at 6'2". 6'2". Went to a 5'10".
All right.
And then it was whatever.
But I'm talking.
It wasn't necessarily.
What was the meta though? What was the meta? The meta Bills are going to be the meta Bills. You can always make anything you want to make. No, bro. It wasn't all over the place.
Yeah, it was. 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2".
But people, but the meta
in pro am was 5'10", but
yeah, 5'10". But you can come out here. You telling me you can't come out here with nothing else than a what? What you saying? You can't come out with no other build?
There's diminishing returns to come out with another build.
What you mean? Like 6'10s are amazing.
Yeah, but it's not better than 6'9".
What you mean? Why? Cause the badges?
Better than a 6'9".
You talking about the?
You get more. It's the same. A 6'10" is the same thing as a 6'9". There's no difference between a 6'9" and 6'10" this year. That's what I'm saying. Like last year, there was differences.
What was the difference? What was the difference?
The difference is you could get certain, like your badge count. Like they got core badges. We didn't have core badges last year.
I know.
A 6'10" couldn't get clamps. You could get big man contacts. You could dribble a little bit.
We can't get clamps. We can't get clamps. And you can dribble if you make your 6'10" a certain way, though.
You can't get clamps on the 6'10".
No, you can't get clamps on the 6'10".
But you can only get.
You can't get clamps. You can't get clamps.
You get it bronze.
No, you can't.
I'm just saying it was way more variety last year than it was this year.
You couldn't get clamps on the 6'10" last year. I don't think so.
Yeah, you could. I made all the bills. I'm telling you.
You can get clamps on the 6'10" last year, y'all.
Yeah, and I mean 6'9" was the preeminent deal last year, like it is this year. But this year, it is by far the best build. Well, not best build. It's the like last year. No, there was a reason for you to make a 6'6". There was a reason for you to make a 6'7". Right?
It's the same thing. You can still do that.
No, it's not. No, the 6'8" and the 6'9" are far better than the 6'7". Outside of block, there's no reason to make a 6'7".
Why not?
Because you don't get as many badges. You don't get the same badge spread. There's no reason. That's what I'm saying. You lose out.
You get the badges based off your attributes.
But you listen. You get way better attributes at a. I just did it. You get way better attributes at a 6'8", 6'9". You get more badge count for essentially the same build. Because why? Because the tier badges are the same. So if the tier badges
tier badges are different from 6'8" to 6'9". What do you mean?
Yeah, but that's it. What's the difference between a 6'7" and a 6'8"?
It's the same thing.
You get more badge points. You get more attributes at a 6'8" than compared to a 6'8".
Right, but you lose some stuff as well, though. That's how it's always been. That's bro. I don't know what was it from last year. I don't know what was the difference from last year.
I'm talking about this year.
What you mean?
It's a big difference from a 6'7" and a 6'8" last year.
What was the difference between the speed?
You got quick first step on gold at a 6'7", right? Unless you shrunk your arms, you can get that at a 6'8". You got at a 6'7" last year. You got
right. They got the quick first step is the only badge, one of the badges that have gave taller builds more autonomy because they get it. They get it on Hoff now. Even what the hell? Even bigs get it on Hoff now, without even having dribbling. Now there are some badges that they've given, but as far as like builds, it's always been meta builds. Like whatever the meta is, people make the majority of it.
You comparing last year,
right? I'm saying like I like this year's better because you got more flexibility now, even at the point guard position. You're making a 6'9" point guard. That is a very sufficient build. What the reason why I feel like certain people or the
What's the
thing
difference between a 6'9" point guard and a 6'9" small forward?
you get more
Nothing.
badges at no you do. You get more badges.
How many more badges you
You
get?
get more badges, but you lose on certain other things too. Like at the
It might balance out, or it might be the
right.
same.
No,
My
it
point is,
you
I'm
can
not talking about.
upgrade.
I'm not
You
talking
can
about.
upgrade. You won't be able to upgrade as much as a point guard, which you will be able to do as a small forward. It's just certain things that they let you upgrade, and you like certain things will go up when you upgrade some stuff. Whether in the point guard, they may not upgrade if that makes sense. Like so, for example,
So it may not.
if I bring up speed as a small forward, it may bring up something else when I'm a point guard, but it may bring up something totally different when I'm a small forward. Like there's if you really pay attention to some of that stuff, like if you're 6 foot, it may bring up vertical as a point guard, but when you go to a certain the same height at a different position, then it brings it up. It's some little hidden things in there as well. But 2K's always been that way.
It ain't game breaking. That's what I'm
But
telling
that's
you.
what I'm saying. I like to me, I like this year build system when it comes to more freedom and flexibility where they're not nerfing you. I like it. I like being able to be a 6'9" PG and all that. I do
think
like
that's
it.
good. My point ain't about 6'9" PGs and nothing like that. My point is, regardless of what position you make, the heights are irrelevant. That's all. That's the problem. Like if there's no reason for me to make a 6'2" compared to a 6'1" and a 6'4" compared to a 6'3", you got a problem.
But there was, I mean, the reason I'm being 100, bro. The reason last year from a 6'1" and 6'2" was minute. It wasn't like, oh my God, it's game changing or game breaking. It was minute. It was very minute. It just, what did you want and what was your preference? But the meta builds were always the meta builds when you played against majority of the people on 2K.
Yeah, but there was more meta builds.
What meta builds that was different? Like what? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You could like people point guards are 5'10".
Right.
You can make a 6'1" guard. You can make a 6'2", 6'3". What changed was the badges and the what is that? The what is that? What is that? Badge caps and stuff like that. Because there were more badges that created more ways to go at it. Like you could be 6'3" and still have Hall of Fame quick first step, right?
You can't do
kind of
yeah.
6'3" and a half, and you do that, right? So you can, and then you can have Hall of Fame blinders. You see what I'm saying? You have more
so
badges.
you telling me you can't have those badges? I think because you can have a
those badges are irrelevant in this game. Except the only badge, and that's the other thing, right? How many shooting badges are actually relevant in this game? 4?
What badges was like? How many badges was last year? Honestly, blinders was the biggest badge. Blinders and what else?
Blinders, Deadeye, Sniper, what else? Most people run Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter.
Right, but
what
they took those out. Those badges are not here now. So
and you're making my point. There's only 4 badges that you really need, and those you don't really need tier 3 badges.
But you only but mechanic, I didn't need all those badges either last year. I just needed 2-3 badges. You need a Hot Zone Hunter, blinders, and I think
right. But my point is the badges made the play styles different at different heights.
Because you couldn't get those badges. Because you couldn't get the badges.
That made you play different.
Right.
Blinders, Hall of Fame blinders, Hall of Fame Deadeye made you play different.
Right, but people didn't want that. People didn't want that. People didn't want restrictions. They didn't want that. So the stuff that you're talking about.
The height, that's what my point is. The height was the restriction.
But they don't want
that. You couldn't have it at every height.
That's what I'm saying. But they.
And that's why I said there was more variety
because you had to make those builds to get certain stuff. I understand that.
Right. But in this game, you don't have that. Like everybody, we play 2s. Most people are going to be 6'8" to 6'9". It wasn't like that last year.
Well, because you couldn't really do it. There was no benefit to being 6'8", 6'9".
6'6". Yeah, yes, it was.
I mean, not like that.
It's always a benefit to being height. Yeah. Yes, it is. It's always a benefit to height. You have more people playing 6'6". You had people playing 6'5s. Why? 6'5s
But
gave you
there are people
access to
still,
certain.
but there are people that's still doing that though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Yes, but
maybe
it's
the
very
tier,
minute.
maybe the tiers and whatnot.
Yeah,
It,
6'5s are trash this year. There is absolutely no reason to make a 6'5
why not?
because it's a trash build. You don't get very many badges. You can't get playmaking, shooting, defense, and slashing at 6'5.
Because
It's inferior to a 6'3". It's inferior to a 6'3".
but that's how
That's
it's
just what it
always
is.
been though.
No, it's not. That's you're not listening.
Bro,
It's not
when you made
inferior
a
if you
six
have
five,
trade-offs.
but bro, I get what you're saying. You're talking about the badges that you can't get, so you're forced to make these builds because you got to get badges so you can be able to unlock other ways to play the game with that build, or play the game in general.
Yes,
That's what
the
you're
height
saying.
had a certain place. Yeah, the height had a
The
certain
the,
place
ha,
stop.
the but the
This game
thing
don't
is,
have a certain
but
place
but
stop right
but
now.
but I'm gonna give you what you be talking about. It's not realistic. It's not a real. They're trying to get into positionless basketball, which is there is no preference per se as far as like everybody can do mostly everything for the most part when it comes to basketball in today's world. There's no cap to be like, oh, you got to be this height to be able to dribble efficiently.
And again, you're making my point.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's basketball. That's just what it is now. That's just the way the world is now. There's
It don't
no.
matter. You're still making my point.
But
In a video game where you make stuff irrelevant and you make people only the logical choice is only a few, it's gonna make the game very boring very quickly.
that at the
That's my
same
point.
no, at the end of the day, it's still the same thing. Now you forced to make multiple bills. That's still boring.
No, you're not. I make a 6'9". I don't have to make no build ever
No,
in this
no, no,
game.
no. But that's good for you then. Like to not have to make multiple bills so you can do certain other things because at the end of the day you spending more money. You spending bread.
No, my point is we're talking about practicality. It ain't about you make other builds to do different things. You don't have to do that in this game. Is my point.
But you don't.
You
But
can do
that's what I'm.
everything with one build.
But that's what people want. People don't want to make multiple
You
different
know,
bills. That's
yeah,
what you
yeah,
want.
I'm not. You changing the argument. My point is, we're talking about the difference between 22 and 23. I'm not asking about what people want,
Right,
how
but
they like to
what I'm
play.
getting
I'm
at
telling
is
the
what I'm
difference
getting at
and
is
the
now
differences between.
now I can make any build that I want in the game and be sufficient for the most part. I get some nice badges that I didn't ever have the capability of getting from past 2Ks ever. You got centers that can have a quick first step Hall of Fame without having no dribbling. Like the possibilities as far as like what you want to create, how you want to create it, is up in the air. But now the limitations that we always had as far as like build limitations that made you have to make a different build just to be able to play a certain way. I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, I'm investing more money. Now I'm being forced. I'm forced to play that way. If I'm gonna play the game, I'm forced. I gotta make a 6'5". I gotta make a little inch because at this inch I get this badge and I don't get it at 6'4". And now I gotta spend another 2 something or whatever on another build just so I can do 2 more things differently. That's crazy, in my opinion, as far as efficiency and as far as like logically. I that's why I didn't make that many builds as far as like that was different. I made them because I wanted a different height. I didn't care about the badges or what I was getting. I just wanted to try something different at a different height and play a little bit different based off the height aspect. That's what I used to do. That was me though. I'm different than a lot of people. That was my point of view. But I get what you're saying. You saying it forced you to make another build to play a certain way. I understand that. So you think that being able forcing you to play another way or make multiple
It's
builds,
not. I'm not saying forcing.
but
I'm
that
saying
is.
you have the option of doing things differently at different heights. There's a reason why I would want to make a 6'3" or a 5'10". Let's start from last year, right? If I wanted to, there's a reason. There's a reason why
It
everybody
literally
wanted to
changes
make
your
bench
badge
builds.
tiers. No, I get what you're saying. There was a reason why you wanted to make a 5'10" because you wanted to get certain shooting badges that you couldn't get on a certain build.
Certain shooting, slashing, stuff like that, right? It's a different way you want to play with that particular build. And of course, a 5'10" has limitations, right? It's gonna be doo doo on defense for the most part,
Right.
right?
Is
But that's
that
the
not
trade-off.
is that not still the
That's the
same concept right now? A 5'10" is going.
It is
What?
this. It's the same. It's
What
the
did
same
Bullet?
concept.
Yeah. So what are we
But
really
when
getting
we
differently?
started the game last year, what did we start with?
We started with
6'2s,
6'2s, but that's how the game
right?
goes,
Then
right?
we
When
went to
people
5'10s.
because
Then
people
we went
realize
to
how
then we
efficient
went to
5'10s was.
6'4s. Then
But
we
six-
went to 6'7, 6'8, and 6'9.
But the meta builds and the competitive builds, they always stay with what worked. Now people start diving into
No,
different
they're gonna
builds.
stay what works for 5v5.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, we still got that though. We
Yeah,
still
but 3v3 meta was a lot different than 5v5, right? The
Nah.
difference in this game between last game is you don't have as many variety of builds like you had last year. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like you do. I do. I think you don't
How?
feel like that
How?
because of the tiers and the way they.
Yeah, so if
But
the
I think
tiers are the same,
but they're
then
not
you
the
get more
same.
badges at a
'Cause you get
they
different
are
badges.
The same.
No.
When we get back to your screen, you gonna put up, you gonna show us with your build in the builder. I already did it, so I know. You do 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", right? And what you will find is the 6'8" gets more badge points and more badges compared to a 6'6" and a 6'7".
But
And
they
the badge
lose in
tiers are pretty much
attributes.
identical.
Do they not lose in
No,
attributes?
you don't.
though?
How you gonna get more badge points if you lose in attributes?
So how are you getting more?
You get
badge-
more attributes
so
on the 6'8".
first of all, 6'8" don't get 99 lateral quickness. 6'8" don't get 99 steals. You're losing
Yeah,
stuff.
even if you got all that, that's my point. The only reason you would make
6'8" don't get Hall.
6'7", huh?
They don't get Hall of Fame badges like that. They get Hall of Fame blocking. So there is some differences in the builds. If you want Hall of Fame blocking, you can make it 6'8" and above. But if you go 6'7" below, you can't get Hall blocking. You can't get that. You can't get certain things.
Other than defense, what is the difference?
As far as like, what is that?
Is there a difference in finishing? No.
Limitless
Is there a
takeoff.
difference in shooting? No. You get limitless takeoff off on 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", 6'9".
Right.
Is there a difference in playmaking?
But you
Is there a
always got,
difference
wait,
in
talking about. There was no tiers last year. So you was able to get limitless takeoff on all builds. On all builds. Now, can you get it on Hall of Fame?
Again,
No.
we're talking about this year. We're talking about this year.
I understand that, but but if you're comparing the two.
My point is, no, we're just talking about 23 right now. 'Cause
No,
you're
but-
saying there's a difference.
No.
And I'm saying in the tiers, there's not that much difference, right? Other than defense.
So the defense, that's a big significance, though.
No, it's not, because if I put all my defense up, that means I don't have all the same stuff in finishing. I don't have all the same stuff in shooting, right? And
Right.
like I said originally, the only reason you would make a 6'8" over a 6'7" or a 6'8" is defense. It's Hall of Fame defense. That's it. The
Right.
finishing is the same. The shooting is the same.
So what
the
would you want
playmaking is the
different, though?
same.
What would you want
And then
different,
you get
though?
more
That's-
badges. You get more badges. You get more badges at a 6'8".
What would you want differently? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What would you? Because you said, so you want the tiers to
Should
be
be a
different?
difference, right?
What do you want
The
to be
tiers
different?
definitely should be different.
Because
That's the whole reason why
but I'm
Wait.
saying if I'm getting the same, if I'm upgrading them the same exact way.
every height, the tiers should be different. That's
But
all,
it's a-
that's been my argument since they make this game. Every
So-
height should be different. Every tiers and every height should be different.
Oh, I can't believe I missed that. That's crazy. You didn't put a hand up. So here's my thing. You saying the tiers should be different because the height is different, but we got the same goddamn same attributes. Why am going if you got 86 dunk on a what is that? On a 6'8", a 6'6", and a 6'7". Like my thing the way the tier system should have worked was based off your attributes would determine which thing gets tier 3, tier 2, tier 1. So if you got a high dunk, then those are your tier 3 badges. Because those supposed to be your best badges. That's what my thing would have been. So it ain't about the height, it's more about your attributes. So if my attributes are low, then my limitless takeoff is going to be in silver. That's
The
what
flaw to that is everybody's going to figure out the most effective way to do that, and everybody's gonna do the same thing.
But that's what I'm saying. It should have been like, for example, if you had a 80. And this is why I disagree with 2K with. I feel the tiers should have been freaking Hall of Fame badges or gold badges in tier 3, silver badges in tier 2, and bronze badges in tier 1. That was me. That I don't feel like if you got a tier 1 badge, that thing should go to Hall. That was just my thing. I don't think it should have been that way where you can have a tier 1 badge, you can have 99 dunks, and then you make your build 6'9", and now I get limitless takeoff on Hall of Fame as a six because I'm 6'9". I didn't agree with that. Like, but if I'm 6'8", then I can put a 99 dunk, but I don't get that until tier 3. That I don't agree with that. I thought that the tier system should have been based off pure attributes. Based off what you upgrade will determine what badges are going to be in what tiers. And if you got it low, then those are going to be your lower tier badges. That's make more logical sense to me. Because then it don't matter about the height.
But that's easy. That's easy.
No, but that's what you need. It shouldn't because again, you got to understand the balance is going to come in. Not every build can get certain things. Not every build can get 99 dunks. Not every build can get 99 shooting. So your badges and your badge spread will be always different.
What does that mean? Not every build will be able to get it.
So for example, if I'm 5'10", I can get a 993. But if I'm 6'8", what's the highest you can get your 3 ball? 90?
No. Now you're changing it.
No, that's not changing it.
You said height shouldn't matter.
No,
Now you put height in there.
attributes. That's what I'm talking about. Attributes. Your attributes is based off. That's what the height is based off. Your attributes, not the badges. Your attributes is based off the height. That's what I'm talking about. You talking about badges?
Yeah, and the attributes that you do the badges, right? If you can't get to a certain level with your attributes, then you can't get that badge.
But 6'8" was able to.
the attribute.
But that's what I'm saying. So what is your point with the tiers then? Because it's the same concept then. Because the tiers.
My point with the tiers is the tiers should be height dependent. That's all I was saying. If they wanted to go the way they went, I don't disagree.
But it is height dependent.
It's not. 6'2", 6'3", 6'1" is the same tier system.
So what's 6'9" then?
What you mean?
What's 6'9"? Is that not a height difference?
6'9" is its own height dependent. But 6'8", that's what I'm saying. You can't have the same heights, the same tier system.
So
that invalidates the other heights.
I understand
That's
that. So you want, if I'm 6'8", you want it to be where my badge.
Different than a 6'7".
So my tiers is going to be different as far as like. So how would you change that then? Because if we both got 99 dunks, what determines who get what tier? So if I'm 6'8", then I can get my dunks to 99, and I can get it at a tier 1 because I'm 6'8".
You get what?
Like if we both can get 99 dunks,
yeah.
You telling me if I make them 6'8", I get posterizer at a tier 1, but if you make them 6'7", you get posterizer at your tier 3? You saying that's fair?
You can put it at a tier 2, depending on how you do the badges.
But
that's been the whole point of this is.
I don't think that makes the game much funner though. That's what I'm saying. Opinion.
The biggest issue is that you have irrelevant badges.
But that's
irrelevant badges.
But that's always been like that. You've always had irrelevant badges. You've always only had.
Yes, but this year you have way more irrelevant badges. Like Slithery is always gonna Slithery. The way they got Slithery, right?
Right.
Is always gonna be an issue, right? Because you only need Slithery, posterizer, and what's the other? Limitless takeoff.
What badges have you only needed for the jump from the last 2K22 when they put in limitless takeoff? What badges you needed? Honestly, let's be 100. What badges did you really need to be able to finish?
Hell, you have Slithery and you're trying to go in the paint, you're not finishing on nobody like that.
Last year, when you put on quick drops and limitless takeoff on silver and have 60 dunks, you was able to be sufficient. Or whatever.
No, you had to have a 75.
What was it, 75 dunks? Yeah, 75 to get this.
To get silver limitless takeoff?
Yeah, 75. You get 75, and you goated. You was
not dunking on nobody in the paint with no 75, just
Yeah,
75
bro,
driving.
I was in 1v1s and I was doing it. So I know that's cap.
1v1s. If you play 5v5,
I played 5v5s and I was
somebody
doing it.
standing in the paint,
You
you're
saw
not
my
finna dunk
stream.
on them.
You saw my well in back in the,
1v1s.
no back in the day, even in 22 in general, you wasn't dunking like that. That's why they did what they did with finishing this year, because you couldn't finish like that. That's why they
If you know how to
changed
use
it.
the meter, you can finish every time.
You said what?
If you use the meter, you finishing every time.
You wasn't finishing all the time like that. You used to get some animation.
You finishing 90% of the time. That's a dunk. That's a dunk.
But now you finishing 90% of the time without the meter.
You are.
That
You are.
So that's my thing. Like again, the bills is cool. I think the bills, people are making more and more bills right now because it's just what it is. It's always gonna be those people that's gonna try to do different things and go against the grain. And there's gonna be people that plays the same thing and do the same thing and make the same thing everybody else make, or whatever the case may be. I think it's a gameplay related issue rather than just a build related issue, in my opinion. I feel like the whole tier system, I get you, but I don't think it's right that you get 6'8" and you get the tier at an earlier level because you're 6'8", because technically you're not doing nothing differently.
It's not the tier though. It's the badge.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's not just the tier. It's the badge.
What you mean? But if I got 99 dunk and you got 99 dunk, we get the badge at the same level. What's the difference?
Right. So then it becomes, if we go like how you said, right, and it's all dependent on your badge, right?
I said attributes. I said attributes
right?
would determine, number one, what badges is going to be in what tier and what level you go.
Right.
Hall of Fame
Right.
should have been in the tier 3. Gold and silver
And Hall of Fame
should have been in tier 2, and bronze. I mean like if it's a tier 2, that means it only goes to gold. It don't go to Hall of Fame.
Okay.
If it's a
So
tier 1,
what's the difference in a 6'6" and a 6'8", 99 driving dunk?
there's no difference. But it's going to be
no difference, then I just make the taller build.
But that's fine. It's still going to be in your tier 3 because you upgrade.
It don't matter because there's no reason for me to make the 6'6" now.
So what
We're
is
back at the same point.
No. I get what you're saying, but again, you're saying that because they're able to get the badge at a 99, like that players are able to get attributes that they never used to have. That's my man. That was me. I wasn't thinking. Players are used to. Well, Tyceno can't say the trash game. I get what you're saying. Players wasn't able to get the stuff we've been able to get. For the first time ever, you got 6'9" out here being able to dribble, 6'9" being out here being able to shoot, 6'9" being able to dunk.
No, that's not true, though. That's not true.
No.
In
It's very true.
2K18, you had that. 2K19, you had that.
You never had, but
16 locks.
No, I know, but I'm saying, it's been a minute since we've been able to get quick first step. We ain't never got quick first step on Hawk.
You didn't need it.
But I'm saying, we ain't never had that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying,
Right, but
we have never had
you
that.
needed before.
But the 6'9" and the 6'8" still had caps. They were 6'9", but they weren't able to shoot like that. You wasn't to be able to shoot like that when you were 6'9". Your attributes was limited in a lot of areas offensively in some departments. But this year, you got a lot of great stuff as a 6'9". I mean a lot. You wasn't able to get pro dribble moves and quick first step on Hall of Fame and being able to duck from the free throw line and all that. You wasn't able to get that. And no 2K. You had some elements where you was able to finesse. No, you getting pro dribble moves at 6'9". You got an 89 ball handling at 6'9", where you can have max wingspan and it's not interrupting with your ball handling at 6'9". Those were limitations when you made your builder tall. You don't have those limitations. That's why the game is what it is in retrospect, as far as like people making crazy, like more of the 6'9", because you get so much. You get a lot. You get a lot. But what they need to do, and what they haven't did, is they have to make attributes matter, like speed, acceleration, strength. You got people that have 6'5", I'm not 6'5", 6'1s and 5'10s with 80 speed, 95 acceleration. because speed is irrelevant.
I mean,
With
now you-
75
yeah,
ball
yeah.
handling. 75
You
ball
talking about a
handling.
gameplay
I mean,
issue. Yes,
that's what I'm saying. That what creates the balance. That what creates the change. It's like, oh, if I want to move faster, if I want to be able to have a different advantage where, oh, okay, I will make it smaller players. It's not just based off the badges and the tiers. It's based off the gameplay. And if I'm 6'8", if I'm 80 speed and I'm trying to guard somebody that's like whatever 6'1" or whatever the case may be, they don't even have to speed boost as much to get by me because I'm that slow. They that fast. They got 99 ball speed with ball. I'm only 80 speed. I can't keep up with that. They 99. That's 19 ticks more than me. When they start making those things matter, you'll see a more of a different play style and you creating different builds to play the game actually differently. Not to get a badge here or there that's going to make you play, that allows you to do some stuff you probably wasn't able to do. No, you're going to actually play the game differently because everything feels different. There's no loopholes. It's more of your values are your values. So if that's what if you came out here with a 25 strength build, oh, you can have all that stuff. But you ain't blowing by nobody. You ain't finishing. You getting stonewall. That creates different gameplay. That creates a different feel. That makes you change what you build, how you build, what you make.
Yeah, it's a part of that, but it's really, like you say, the gameplay and animations. I say badges because badges are so intrinsically tied to animations.
Right.
Right. That's the only reason I'm saying badges. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's an animation-based game. So whatever people find out to put them in the most advantageous animation, quick drop is an animation.
Facts.
Right. That's why, and it's an animation that is hard to be blocked.
Facts.
Right.
100%.
And you can get that. You can get that at a low rating. Right. That's the
100%.
the thing. Right. Same thing with quick first step. I mean, I don't let them travel like that. Same thing with quick first step because it gives you such a speed boost animation. Right.
Right.
And like you said, all this stuff was capped before, where this year they didn't cap it. And like you said, there comes in the downfall because all that is tied into animations and then how the game plays linked in with the badges, right? So they got to make all that work. They got to make all that work, and it does come down to the gameplay. Right? And what I'm saying is on top of the gameplay, the different heights have to matter as well.
Right.
Everybody's going to make the same thing. Right, and then that's when it becomes because
Right.
efficiency wise, right? You don't really even have to dribble in this game.
You don't.
You make one move, go to the rim.
It's easy. You 100% right. 100% right. That's what I said.
See what I'm
Gameplay.
saying? And like you
Gameplay.
said, that's a gameplay issue.
Right.
It's a gameplay issue. But when you compound that, when you get like a 6'9", a tier 2 slithery gold.
Shoot, Hall of Fame. Shit. Excuse my language, Jack. Yeah,
Hall
you
of
get
Fame,
Slytherin
right?
Hall of Fame.
Or it's high, but it's a tier 2.
Right.
You don't have to invest as many points.
You
right?
don't.
So the system. Why do you keep giving me the ball? I'm not the point guard. Why y'all keep giving me the ball? So the system, if they're going to do the tier system, right? And this is assuming they do that.
Right.
The attributes need to matter, and also you need to have it a way. The tiers in a way where if I make a different height, I have access to different tiers. On top of some of the badges got to matter.
Right.
Like if you get rid of badges, right? And some of the badges they needed to get rid of, right?
Right, for sure. 100%.
But if you do a tier system, then you got to keep some of those badges.
Right.
Instead of putting them together, because then you just make it to where I only need three slashing badges, really. So now, and now for shooting, I only need 3, right?
Right. That's
how?
Wow, that's crazy.
I only need 3.
Right.
So now, and with the gameplay mechanics, I'll just make the tallest build that allows me to do, that utilizes all those badges.
Right.
Right? And then that's where you have, and then coupled with the gameplay, that's where you have still gameplay.
Right.
So, it's a compounding thing. I feel like where they were going with it, they had the right mindset. It's just how they implemented it
Right. It didn't work. And that's cool.
It,
I
it,
mean,
it,
I feel like it
it
may
don't
get
work.
better next. You know what's about to happen? Oh, damn.
Oh, my fault, my
No,
fault.
that's good. I got it back. You know how this game. Oh, damn. I feel like next year they're about to introduce. It's gonna. I think it's gonna change the way you move. It's gonna change the way the game feels, and it's gonna be player movement. I think they're about to bring that element into the big picture. As far as like the way
Try.
you move. Oh, come on, man. Come on, 2K. Whatever. Don't put up a leader if it's not there. I think that's going to be something, but I still think, again, this game got to get away from heavily being so animation driven and more. I think we need to get into physics based. I really do believe that. Like, I do believe that, and I feel like they got like that. How's that open? That is nowhere near open. I don't know what the radius and what they really got as far as like, um, oh damn, he's the point guard. I don't know what they got as
Oh,
far
you
as
got
like,
AI on?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Is that why they don't want the ball? They got AIs?
I think so.
Oh, okay. We're the only two that don't have AIs. Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what was going on.
I'm wondering, like, why they keep giving us the ball?
Yeah, and that's that. You know, I get what you're saying. Like, but again, I think the game is what it is because of the gameplay. Like, it's easy to dunk.
Yeah,
It's
I
easy
mean,
to
that's
score.
true. That's true. That's
Because
definitely true.
you would make different builds if it gave you different results, right? And I feel like you don't need to make different builds because you can get the same
Yeah.
results at
Yeah.
that build.
So, like, before, if my limitations was as a guard, I couldn't get a contact dunks,
Right.
right? At a certain height, but I got, uh, better shooting or something like that, better ball handling,
Right.
which was what it was before.
Right.
It made sense.
Right.
But now it's like, to get what, if I wanted to, there's an optimum height for me to get certain things, right?
Right.
And then as I go up in height, I don't get those, I don't get more of this or more of that. It's the same, but you reduce my attributes. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Right.
my attributes and my badge count. That's what I'm saying. Like
Right.
from a 6'1" to a 6'2", you reduce my attributes. We have the same tier system, right? And I can't get as many badges. And I
Right.
don't have anything where I excel. So there's no reason for me to make a 6.
Hello? Mechanic logged out? Oh, dang. I think we lost mechanic, y'all. 2K people was listening to mechanic, bro. Yeah, that thing went out. Mechanic, they got him out of there, man. Y'all cold piece of work. Whoever them people is, they got him out. Damn, I can't even throw an inbound pass. My dog mechanic, they done got my dog out of there. They got my dog out of there. They got my dog out of there. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Hey, see that what I'm talking about right there? That dunk. The dunks is it messed up a lot of stuff, man. And the defense, I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. Until they really hone in on the defensive capabilities and make it more responsive, make it more sort of like, less canned and more responsive. It's going. Man, somebody gotta get my guy, man. I'm over here helping out. It don't matter. We won the game. I wonder what happened to my boy Mechanic. They got my dog out of here, chat. Too much can animations, bruh. Like that. Told you. That was a block last year, bruh. And I'm telling you, bruh, I think the game just, they. Oh, man, come on, dog. I'm only not getting it because my dude is slow as hell. But let me get the bright badges and stuff on. It's going to be GG. Internet acting up. Give me 5. All right, bet. Ah, see? Why would I do that? The ball right there, it's a simple, but that's the animations. They gotta reprogram some stuff, man. They gotta reconfigure some stuff, man, because it don't make no sense that I will go for the ball for a steal like that, bro. Like, I'm literally, the ball is really right there, like the mechanic and how steals work and all that. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, there you go. I think 2K just needs to be a little bit more physics-based. You know, just more physics. More physics. More stuff in that regards rather than what it is right now. I don't even know what's my there we go. Ah. Well, chat. I think that's gonna do it for the night, man. I got my 2K fix in for the night. Um, Probably gonna play some more offline with my boy Mechanic when his internet comes. And I'm gonna try to knock out this defensive tutorial for you guys. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do it. All right. I'm gonna try to do it. But I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I really do, bro. I really do. Y'all have fun. It's more than life than just video games, but I get it. Damn, my dog is a level 40 already. Golly, bruh. Sheesh. Probably he grinding. But y'all live life. You stress less. Rock one of the best. Without God, my life would be a mess. Always remember to have faith, hope, and love. Take care of yourself and enjoy the rest of your Monday night. All right. Peace.